My name is Kenzie Brownsmith. I go by Mix Brownsmith or Mix B here. I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota, and when I was about 4, we moved into a new house, and my mom was using the restroom on the 2nd floor, and I, as a 4-year-old, climbed the tree all the way up to be level with her and waved, and she freaked out and got out and made me climb down, but I knew exactly how to do it because it's just climbing a tree, so whatever. And then the next day in the newspaper, there was a whole article about how they were starting a youth circus, and so she said, "We've got to sign up Kenzie, because if we don't harness this for good, it will be used for evil." So I joined the circus. So I started, my first performance in the circus was probably when I was 4 or maybe 5, because it wasn't that much later. And then I performed all the way until I was 15 or 16. I did a little bit of everything, especially when I was really little, but then I specialized in trapezes. So tightrope walking ended up being too early on Saturday mornings, so I stopped doing that because I wanted to sleep. And I never was a great juggler. There was a moment falling off a unicycle with fire juggling, so I stopped doing that. But trapeze, up in the air, I was a lot more graceful than anywhere else. So we started out practicing and having all of our performances in this rec center gym, and it was the best we could do, but it wasn't great. And then we raise money and build this huge big top. It was could fit almost as many people as the pack, and you could sit everywhere, and all of the kind of rigging and the trapezes could stay up. We could finally have a high flying trapeze. You couldn't fit that into a gym. So I was lucky to get to be there the first day, and they had a big net under the flying trapeze, and we climbed all the way up. So we were 50 or 60 feet up on this tiny little pedestal. And then the coach was there and showed us what to do, and then said basically you hold onto the side and then grabbed the actual trapeze. And the coach just said, on 3, swing the bar to yourself, grab it, and step off. And I turned to him and said, "Step off? To where? What are you talking about?" He said, "Just step off. You'll love it, I promise." And I did. I think the biggest thing that stuck with me in learning how to be a performer has really helped me in the classroom. And I think most of the students who've had me know how performative math class can and should be in my perspective. So I think there's a bit of circus flair that finds its way right into the classroom. Regarding adulthood, I think it was really nice to grow up with this environment where people just got to keep acting like kids. And there were adults paid to act like clowns, quite literally, and swing on swings of different varieties, because at the end of the day, that's all a trapeze is. And it showed me that really expecting a job to be something you enjoy and that can make you feel like a kid is totally fine and normal, instead of just seeing, suits and people doing what they need to do as an adult. It's nice to get the alternative too. The coolest skill the circus taught me was probably a real understanding that I could do anything I wanted to. So you see these people do ridiculously cool tricks on a tightrope walk and think, there's no way I could do that. And then if you work hard enough, you can. It was pretty cool to just know I could do anything.